Okay, so in this video I'm going to review this project, which is a kind of homemade e-reader that's not e or something like this. It's something that you can easily do with very little material, and it is to fit my pocket books, which would be the equivalent of your paperbacks. Okay, so it's a special edition of kind of pocket books which I really like, and that's to fit my thrillers and make them look like a Bible, basically. That would be the idea. Well, that's not the idea, but that's the result, I think. That's what it ends up being. Okay, so basically what I did is I took this book. I wanted one that was fat enough so that this system could fit a smaller book, but also a bigger book. And what I did is I measured my piece of leather. That's a brown leather, 2mm thick. A bit too floppy, maybe a bit firmer would have been nice. And I left 0.5 centimeters, 5mm on each side, and then 1 centimeter on this side in case I can fit an even bigger or larger pocket book. And then what I did is, instead of cutting two holes on each side, I just cut one, and then had the system go all through and made my knot right here, just on top of the outcoming elastic that was in the middle. So I made a big hole here, and you can see the knot here, and then you can see the elastic band coming out here and there. It's a 2mm thick one. I would have loved to have a 1.5mm, but I cannot find it here. So I placed an order, but then I was a bit too enthusiastic today and decided to make this one. And so the thing is that it was not very nice to see the knot here, but I didn't want it to be inside the book, because it would have destroyed my book. Because the pages are very thin, a lot thinner than your paperbacks. So you've got very, very thin paper in our paperbacks. It's not the same as the American paperbacks, but. And so I made the knot just above the loop. And what I did is I braided a red thread that's nylon, that's not elastic, here, here, and at the beginning here, and closed it by burning the edges. And then I just added a page mark with my little favorite fox here, and that handmade page mark here. And that's it. And that's all very simple. Very simple to do, and a very simple design, but it works fine. And the leather is the kind of leather that will take marks with time, and that will take scars, and that's going to be nice with time. So sometimes I also do make my own notebooks, and I've got plenty of nice leather. Like, got this piece that's a black leather that feels like candle wax to the touch, and I know this one ages pretty well because I've done a notebook for my husband that looked quite nice with this one. And I also have this huge brown piece that is a lot redder than this one that I'm going to use. So that's a few projects that I have in mind, and all the time I try to think of something that I cannot find elsewhere, and this one that fits exactly this collection of books is one of them. But it's an easy project to do, as you can see. What you need is to be able to punch holes, you need elastics, you need cordage, you need nylon to be able to braid. That braid is the most simplest thing to do, and you can find YouTube videos to explain how to do this, so that's a pretty easy one, but I think it looks quite good. It does make my thrillers look like Bibles, so I look a lot more serious when I read them now. Right, I hope you enjoyed that short video. It's not a demonstration of how to do it, because it was enough work for me to concentrate on, focus on us only, but I hope it shows very well how easy it is to do this. I think the only thing it misses would be burnished edges, but I do not have the means to do burnished edges.